Hi everyone, I hope you all are great. Today we will have subject verb agreement. First, you have to log in using the aplusstudent.com. Click on your name, move on to language at the grade 3. Chapter E subject verb agreement. Lesson B is the subject singular or plural? Use the correct subject or verb. Alright, so single subject, name only one person, animal, place, or thing. That's for the singular subject. When a subject is singular, you have to use a singular verb, and singular verb usually ends in s, es, or ies. So whenever you have the singular verb, they end with s, es, or ies. All right. So the subject will be singular. Now we have Sarah visit her grandmother. As you can see here, Sarah is singular, right? So visit is the verb and it ends with s. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. The singular subject needs to have singular verb and singular verbs end with s. Now we have my cat washes her paws, so washes. It ends with es, and then we have my cat. So my cat is singular. Okay. Now for the plural subjects, they name more than one person. So more than one, that's what the plural name. So more than one person, animal, place, or thing. When a subject is plural, use a plural verb. Plural verb usually do not end in ses or ias. So do not SESIAS. It doesn't end with any of this. Okay, so you have to take note that it's only the singular verbs that end with SES or IES. The plural subjects do not end with SES or IES. So just like we have Kyle and Jesse walk home, you can see that Kyle and Jess is two persons, right? So walk as the verb doesn't need to have s or es, okay? So it's just walk. Then we also have the flowers grow in the garden. Now the flowers, it's what? Lots of flowers, right? So the verb will just be grow without s. You don't need to add any s to it, okay? All right, let's look at some of the examples, okay? All right, so we have look at the underlying word. Is it singular or plural? Miss Hodge coaches the girls soccer team at our school. So this now is just one person, Miss Hodge. Okay. Now we have the girls stretch before each basketball game. Now the girls is what plural because even the verb is like a plural verb without s. Okay. Dad adds extra sugar to the cake batter. Now that is what? Singular. Okay? Alright, let's go on to the test. You share your answers with me if you know them. Okay? So look at the underlying word. Is it singular or plural? Dad and I share a small pizza for lunch. Is it plural or singular? Okay, so dad and I is what? Plural. Okay. So the train arrives at the station in 20 minutes. Is it gonna be singular or plural? Okay, so we have singular. So the teacher's other books and games online is a singular or plural? Okay, so we have what? Plural. Okay. So that adds extra sugar to the cake batter. Is it singular or plural for that? Okay, so we have what? Singular. Okay. So Logan makes apple bars for the bake sale. Is it singular or plural for Logan? Okay, Logan is singular. Okay. Frank and I slide down the hill in our sled. Is it plural or singular? All right, so we have plural. Okay. So the girls stretched before each basketball game. Plural or singular? All right, so we have plural for the girls. All right. Our fathers repair cars at the garage downtown. Is it plural or singular? Okay, our fathers we have plural. Okay, the runner dashes around the racetrack. Singular or plural? All right, so we have singular. Okay. So that's it for this lesson. We'll move on to the next one. Okay. If you haven't done this, you have to try to complete it. All right. So we have is the use the correct subject or verb. Okay. Okay, so we need to note that the subject and the verb in a sentence must agree. There must be an agreement, okay, between them. Okay. Now, the singular subjects name only one person, animal, place, or thing, like we said. Now, when a subject is singular, use a singular verb, and singular verbs end with s, es, or ies. So now the agreement comes in between that. If you have a singular subject, you have to make sure that you use a singular verb. So singular subject, singular verb. Okay, they should go together. That's Sarah visits her grandmother, my cat washes her paws. Now, the plural subjects name more than one person, animal, place, or thing. And when a subject is plural, you have to use a plural verb. Plural verbs usually do not end with s, es, or ies. So we know that the plural verbs do not end with any of this. All right. So Carl and Jesse walk home. The flowers grow in the garden. So if you have a plural subject, you should have a plural verb. Okay. All right, so we have complete the sentence with the best verb. These stores dash bargains on used toys. So what do we have? These stores. Okay, this is gonna be what plural, plural subject. So you need to have a what plural verb, and plural verbs don't end with ses or ias. So offer. Now, dash bend wire into circles for necklace. Now, bend is the verb here and it doesn't have s. So that means it's a plural verb. So you would have a plural subject. So the girls bend. Dash mounts the horses and ride away. So mount is the verb and this verb does not end with s. Okay. So we have the policeman. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the test. You share your answers with me. All right, complete the sentence with the best verb. Sasha and Anne dash pictures in art class. Draw or draws. Which of them? So Sasha and Anne is plural, so we will have a plural verb which is draw. Okay, this is best verb also. Mrs. McGee dash many fun events at school. Arrange or arranges. Okay, so we have arranges because the person is what singular. Okay, so we have a singular subject. Dash bend wire into circles for necklace. The girls or Bella. All right, so we have the girls. Dash coaches Derek's basketball team. My dad or Mr. and Mrs. Which of them? So my dad coaches Derek's basketball team. So the visitors dash carefully to the guide, listen or listens. So we have what the visitors listen carefully. Okay. Dash pour water for everyone at the table. My sisters or your mom. Okay, so we have your sisters pour water, okay? So our neighbor dash in place in the city. Act or act. Okay, so our neighbor acts. Okay. So dash is dash bother us when we are at the picnic table. That bird or the insects, which of them? So the insects bother us when we're at the picnic table. Okay, that's it for our lesson today on the subject verb agreement. Can you tell me if you have any questions? Alright, since we have no questions, we'll end here. Try to complete this lesson if you haven't done it. See you all next time. Bye.